So, this is a small little video on recreating the lighting for the Chapter 1, Season 2 little lighting. And I gotta be honest, I was going off of this kind of visual, but seeing in Blender the image is like darker and different. I don't know what to believe anymore, but we're gonna go with the first one that I saw. So this. Though this has probably got too much exposure, but I don't know. Anyway. It's pretty simple. It's just six lights, a couple of settings for Eevee, and messing with the world value, and then compositing. That's literally it, man. Super simple. I'll go over all of it. So first off, let's start with the world. I have the world set. It's like this pinkish color. This could be wrong, but this is what I went with. And all it is you just copy the hex color, or you could just be like, I'm a saturation of 0.2, hue of 0.85, and I have the strength set to 0.75, so yeah. Now, we're gonna go to our render settings. I have it on Eevee. I do not have temporal projection or jittered shadows on. I have shadows on. You can just kind of like visually look at all these settings. So I'm gonna just kind of briefly go through. I did not have ray tracing on. What the heck? Maybe I did. Maybe I ended up going with it. Yeah, have ray tracing on. Screen trace, 1:1, precision, thickness. Do not have temporal accumulation on, and do not have fast GI approximation on. They suck. They're evil. Yeah, anyway, make sure you get all that. Volumes. I didn't use a volume, so you don't have to worry about it. I'm using transparent, so you can get a transparent background. Performance, you don't have to do any of this, but I have like high quality normals on. Uh, Memory doesn't matter because it's dependent off your computer and everything. Compositor render with GPU. And that's basically it for that. Yay. Then let's go over to compositing. This you may not need to worry about this, but this is the basic rundown of it. What it is basically is think of it like a little thing that basically says, hey, depending on how close something is, it gets affected by ambient occlusion, and there's certain things to basically say some things aren't affected by it, like transparent objects. Fairly simple. The main important thing is the glare node right here with these settings. But take a good look. Make sure you have your render layers enabled. So like you'll go here, and then you go to your render layers, and then just kind of copy this. And then once you get all that, uh, now we can go on to the lights. So the first main light is the first sun. And it's at this rotation and everything. Take a good look, pause if you had to. Its location doesn't exactly matter, but I wanted to have them all lined up in a row. But yeah, it has a value of 6.85 and 33.6 for its angle. This is its color. I recommend just copying the hex color. It's FFE6DA. Then the second sun is the blue one, the cool one. It's got a strength of 10, an angle of 0.05, All of these have shadow enabled. Uh, this is its rotation here. Take a good look. Pause, copy, yada yada. Then the third is one that comes from like, kind of like from above, from the back. This is its rotation. This is its strength. Did I get the color for the blue one? No, I did not. Yeah, okay, I gotta remember to do that. Yeah, here's the blue color. Here's the second one. Angle 45, strength 4.48. It's white. That's its rotation. And for the fourth sun, this is its rotation. This is its value, its angle. That's its color. Another light to kind of like soften it out. It's mainly used to get, if you look at the helmet, for example, these little shines right here. I don't believe the actual showcase has it, but I could be wrong. But yeah, this is its value, uh, its angle, its rotation, and then finally, it's a really subtle one. So like if I turn everything else off, extremely subtle. It's just to soften everything out. Uh, and this is its hex. That's its strength, that's its angle, its rotation, and then when you add everything up, you get that. That's basically it. And then if you want the camera settings, I have the camera just really far away. I'm still like 176 for focal length. Here's its location stuff and its rotation. Of course, this isn't like its actual settings that they use, I believe. It was just what I ended up going with. But yeah. Yeah, that's basically it. Yeah.